taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, at this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they...
It's a seam wide open! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Almost pop free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wants to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The offense changing the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Snagged out of the air. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game we go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Walters. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Turning it on. Touchdown ball. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is.
He lets it fly. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot.
Touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch and run for 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play-action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers.
Touchdown, Volunteer! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the left side. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Finds his man. It's Walters. Push down for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of...
Touchdown ball! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the... And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Tennessee! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
Texas A&M, 9.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Makes the pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. There he goes. Touchdown Volunteers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point of the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt, and the returner will be knocked down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Going deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Got his man downfield. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
After that last sack. Behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
58, Texas A&M, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
To the air on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using his feet to buy time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back.
Turning it on! He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Here comes the heat. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Texas A&M, 9.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot in there, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, punt. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here is the Tennessee offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. And a catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown ball. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams that they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. looking to pass inside the red zone. Working that left side now. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Texas A&M, 9.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to fire on second down. He's got him. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line and deep.